Hello everyone! Today's video is something I'm super excited about. I mean, I'm always excited and just like so grateful whenever you guys send me anything my way to test out. Two of you were so kind, so generous to send these my way. These are the LA Girl, let's see, I know they've got a bunch of like different kinds of these, but these are all the matte flat finish pigment glosses. Emily sent me these 3 packs. They look like they're like kind of color coordinated packs, and then Tiffany sent me these 2 colors. So I'm just so excited to have a swatch fest with you guys, see how these look on, and also see how they wear. I feel like not necessarily YouTubers, at least not YouTubers that I watch, have really talked about these, but I feel like people in the comments of videos and stuff say that they really like these. I could totally be making that up right now, but I feel like I do remember that being a thing. So I'm just excited to try these out, see how they do. They're apparently a really like cheap, affordable brand, whatever you're gonna want to call it. I mean, at least if you can find them near you. I think you can order online and everything, but I always like buying things in stores, or I prefer to buy things in stores a lot of the time because I like to see the colors in person, you know? But either way, let's go ahead, let's hop onto their website and see what the claims are and everything for the lipstick, and then we can get on into swatching them. Like I said, these are the LA Girl USA Matte Pigment Glosses. This is a cruelty-free brand, and they are $6 a piece. They have 16 different shades, and they're supposed to be a mixture between lipstick and gloss. Apparently, these are a favorite of makeup artists, bloggers, and fans. It's a long-wearing formula that goes on as a high-pigmented liquid and dries to a flat matte finish. The texture is going to be velvety perfection, and it's going to last and last, but they don't tell us how many hours, so even seeing the colors that Emily and Tiffany sent to me, it looks like they've got a decent range, you know, from really light colors to deeper colors, oranges, pinks, reds, purples, so a little bit of everything, which is nice. I think that is about it, so let's go ahead and sing the song, and then we can get on into testing these out. Let's test, hot mess or the best. So I don't know if there's like any sort of order that's like correct to do swatches in, but I think I'm gonna go from reds to purples, right? And then we'll throw this extra pink in there. I threw my hair up, just, I've got a fan going here. It's hot. First up, it looks like we've got the color Instinct. This is a bright orange. Oh. I mean, the packaging, it's just like fat acrylic plastic. Boop. And it looks like these have flat doe foot applicators. I feel like I like these applicators well enough. No scent? At least I'm not detecting any sort of a scent so far. Get any chapstick remnants off of my lips, and let's see how this goes on. Alright, it looks pretty pigmented. Up close it's a bit streaky, but still. Good amount of pigment. Hair. Put you up for a reason. Alright, phew, pardon me. It's really hard to put on any kind of lipstick and talk at the same time, much less a liquid lipstick, but there you go. This really is a bright, intense orange with a teeny tiny bit of a red undertone to it. I shouldn't say teeny tiny bit, it definitely has a red undertone, but it's more of an orange than it is a red. You can see it is one of those kind of sticky liquid lipsticks, but the dry down seems to be happening pretty quickly here. I mean, it only took one dip into the tube to get this amount of pigment, and yeah, I mean, hey. Doesn't it just, these kind of liquid lipsticks, it just makes you want to kiss everyone. Like, not really, but in your head anyways. Next up here we have got Frisky, and oh my gosh, you guys, oh my gosh, I love these kind of colors. This is kind of your standard berry red color, so it's got that purpley pink undertone to it, which makes it like not a red, but oh, she's pretty. I love these colors. This one went on much better than the previous color, much less streaky. I mean, and by that I mean no streaks at all, and just pigmented and delightful, and ooh, I might have to wear this one today. I really like it. Next up here, we have got the color Obsessed. It is very pretty. It's like a bright coral cherry. It's got that red to it, but it's like an orange red, but it's definitely more of a coral than anything, and it's bright, and I think because of that, I think just like a lot of liquid lipsticks and just lipsticks in general, when they're kind of a brighter, more neon color, they are a bit streaky, so this one was a bit streakier going on. So this one, not my favorite, but that's okay. You win some and you lose some. Next up, we have got the color Bizarre. This is a pretty carnation-y, salmon-y pink. It is very nice. It's like one of those kind of neutral pinks that's gonna look good on a lot of people. It makes me sad that the consistency seems to be quite different across the brand so far. This one was a lot thicker and like almost gloopier, pastier, that sort of a thing. But overall, I mean, it went on fine. It looks like a matte liquid lipstick, and yeah, like I said, the color is really pretty too. So next up, we have got the shade Iconic. I hate this one. Oh my gosh. I mean, I know already that I don't like these kind of pinks. This is like a bright Nicki Minaj, pukey, Barbie, yucky pink. It's just not cute. And it does nothing for me, especially when the formula is so not good for this particular one anyways. It's streaky, it's gloopy, I can't get it to build up. I don't know if it's just because my lips are like semi-pigmented or what, but this just looks horrendous on me. I don't know if someone else could get this to work for them, maybe if they're like extra super duper pale, or I don't know, but not for me. But here you go, this is what it looks like in any case. I feel like you guys always tell me that I can look good in any lipstick color. Well, I would like to prove you wrong with the shade Iconic. Alright you guys, I hate that this is kind of going downhill, but the next color we have is Tulle. This is like pukey, bright, blue-toned, neon, convertible, Barbie, Corvette, yucky color. It's really not cute, especially not on me. The formula definitely did not help because it's one of those streaky formulas that really cannot be built up, at least not if you have a lip color like I do or darker lip color than I do. It just looks bad, like really bad, and I feel so bad. Like I really hope, you know, Emily, Tiffany, please don't hate me. This is just what I'm experiencing right now. I really don't like this one. It's pretty sad on me. Let's be honest. Alright you guys, back to a good formula. This one is a beautiful formula. It's a very nice, plush, smooth, delightful feeling going on. It's pigmented, it wasn't streaky at all. This is the shade Stunner, and it's a stunning purple. If you like purple lipsticks, like grapey, kind of almost Barney purple lipsticks, you're gonna love this. I feel like I used to wear purples like this quite a bit, and I just kind of fell off that bandwagon, but I might have to start again, just, you know, for fun. It's like borderline almost neon, but not quite there. It's just very vivid and very pretty. I really like this one. Formula, color, everything is a good one. Next up we have Rebel, and this was really weird when I first started putting it on. It was like oily and separated, which is strange because it doesn't look that way in the tube at all, but I just did a little swishing around in the tube with the wand and it turned out just fine. This has got a much thinner consistency to it, but it went on really smooth, really nice. It didn't go on patchy at all. I really like these kind of colors, especially for the fall and stuff coming up here. It's just a really beautiful burgundy plum color. It's also one of those colors that makes your teeth look like extra white, so if you're into that, these colors are probably gonna be for you. Whew. This next one here is called Black Currant, and if you like deep vampy purple shades, you are gonna adore this one. This one's formula was pretty good. It was mostly pigmented and opaque, but it did have a slight bit of streakiness to it, but it's the kind of streakiness where you're able to cover it up with a couple coats and it doesn't look heavy or cakey or anything when you do, because it is such a thin consistency. But the color is a really rich, ashy, burnt plum color. I personally don't wear these kind of shades. I mean, I don't like dislike them, I just personally don't really go for them. But I feel like especially on like deeper, richer skin tones, really these colors are so gorgeous. Even on like really extra super pale people too. I just feel like the extremes of the spectrum really look gorgeous in these kind of colors. I mean the in-betweens too, for sure. But yeah, really, really beautiful color. The formula was good. Also, I apologize. I know the swatch looks horrendous. We're almost done here, you guys. Almost done. And last but not least here, we have got the shade Backstage. The formula was very similar to the previous color, Black Currant. It's a bit thinner of a consistency, but still very pigmented, not completely opaque. It was a little bit streaky, but this is the kind of vampy shade that I personally get on board with. I love these deep wine Merlot plum colors. It's like a mix between a plum and a berry, but like really that deep maroon burgundy wine. Delicious. I love these kind of shades. This one was done very well. I apologize for the shape of my lip swatch here. I think I was thinking that the red around my lips was like a part of my lips, and so I started outlining that, and it just, please excuse my lip shape that I've created. But yeah, this one is absolutely beautiful. I can see myself, if the formula ends up being good for wearing and whatnot, I can see myself getting a ton of wear out of this one in the fall and winter months. All right, and we're back and we're done, and I have foundation on my mouth area again, and whoo. Anyone who has ever swatched even 5+ liquid lipsticks knows the pain involved, but that's okay. I love you guys enough to do this, and I don't mind. I decided to go ahead and put on Frisky today. I believe that's what the color was called. I'm really sad to see that there is such a big inconsistency throughout the line of these liquid lipsticks so far. These 5 were not so great. You know, they were streaky, they were patchy, they were not so good. But then these 5, don't worry guys, I can count. The other one, Frisky, is in my purse right now. I don't want to go get it just to hold it up here. But so it seems like the more purpley colors are the good ones. And then at least, I mean, the ones that I felt where the formula was like really good and well done are these ones. So Frisky, pretend like that one's there, and then Stunner, Rebel, Black Currant, and Backstage. So these ones were all really, really good. The other ones, it's like either they were just okay or they were really bad. So I've had Frisky on for probably about a half an hour now. I had to get all of that swatching footage off of my memory card because that was almost filled up, and that took a while. But yeah, I mean, it's a completely matte, transfer proof, yay kind of a color. The only thing is that it does stay sticky and like really sticky. And I don't recommend you do that because it kind of messes with the color a little bit. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and go. I've got another video I want to film here. I'm gonna be eating some delicious Japanese treats. I feel like I've been doing these videos a lot lately, but they're fun and a lot of you have been enjoying them. And then I'm just going to my mom's. It is our weekly trashy TV night. And yeah, that's about it. I already got all my work done for the day, so it'll just be a fairly relaxing rest of my day here. But as always, I'm gonna be taking you guys along with me so that we can see how these end up wearing, or at least how this one ends up wearing, and then we can decide together, you know, whether or not you may want to buy these liquid lipsticks yourself. So, alright, I think that's about it from me here. I'm gonna get going, and I will probably see you all before and after dinner, so I will see you all then. Bye! evening. It is the end of the night here. It is currently 2:40-ish in the morning. I just got done getting a bunch of work done, editing and uploading a video, and then I was like, why am I so tired? And then I looked at the clock and I was like, huh. Sometimes things make sense when things make sense. Anyways, I hate being this person. I hate it when you guys are so kind and so generous and you send me something. I don't really like it. Like, it's okay. I just... can we look at this for a second and then maybe you'll understand? Let's ignore the huge zit that is cultivating right under my lip. The liquid lipstick, it's just one of those ones where the minute you reapply it, it's like all crumbly and sad and sad and sad. It just doesn't look good. I will give it credit though, these are, or at least this one is very moisturizing. I mean, it's not very moisturizing, but like my lips don't feel dry at all. Just a little bit in the center where it's starting to wear off. That's where it feels a bit dry to me. I do also really appreciate that there is no smell or taste to these at all, so that's a plus. And you can see it's just doing, you know, the lip liner thing. Overall, I just feel like these are a bit heavy and cakey feeling, and the stickiness never really goes away, as you can see. So it's one of those ones where if you've had your lips or your mouth shut or whatever for a while, it ends up like sticking along the inner rim, and it's just like... So yeah, I don't know. Like I said earlier, I'm pretty sure lots of people do like these. They just, or at least this one just didn't work out for me. Emily, Tiffany, still, thank you so much for sending these my way. I'm so grateful that I was able to test these out. I just feel like it's such a huge slap in the face to you guys when you send me something and then it didn't work out so hot for me, but I feel like it would be an even bigger slap in the face for me to lie to you guys about it, so... yeah, there you go. There was my first impression slash review on these LA Girl Matte Pigment Flat Gloss, whatever they call them. Hopefully seeing how this wore on me was helpful for you to see if this might be a product you may want to try out, or maybe it's something you want to stay away from. If it was enjoyable and or helpful, please do go ahead and give me a thumbs up down below. Really appreciate it. And if you're new here, hey, hi, hello, how are ya? You can go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more content from me in the future. I'd love to have you here. And as always, I just hope you guys are all doing well. And until next time, just stay well until then. Bye.
Yes? What do you think? You sound a little congested, honey.
I went to a club, right? And
Snort, snort, snort.
they had no baggy pants and no sneakers. That was wild. I didn't know what to think about that. Didn't know what to think about that. Hip hop, hip hop, hip hop, hip hop.